What's going on, guys? CrazyJoPlays. Today I'm here to talk about Dragon Ball Super episode 113. Guys, today this is a crazy episode. Today we actually got Goku versus Caulifla and Kale. So it starts off in the episode and Kale and Caulifla just finished saving Goku from the robots that were attacking him, obviously, because he's lost a lot of stamina. He hasn't been able to be on his 100% after fighting G-Ren in episode 110 and 111. So, mostly because of that, they came and saved him, and then Caulifla was just kind of like, hey, Goku, I want you to teach me to go Super Saiyan 3, because she realized that now that Kabo is gone, she would have to do twice as much of the work to keep her universe alive, so she wanted to learn Super Saiyan 3. So Goku's like, if you want to learn Super Saiyan 3, obviously, you gotta fight me, and once you fight me and beat me, then we can talk about you learning Super Saiyan 3. So Caulifla is obviously like, oh my god, I have to beat Goku because, And so she goes at Goku, and Goku's just kind of getting hit a lot in the beginning, and after Goku's getting hit a little bit, he goes Super Saiyan 1. And their exchange fights are going pretty hard. And then he goes Super Saiyan 2, and after Caulifla is Super Saiyan 2. And they go at it for a while. And honestly, at certain points it looked like Caulifla had the upper hand, because she was really getting Goku, and then at some points it looked like he had the upper hand. And while this is all going on, Beerus is just kind of fighting with, what's his name? So while this is all going on, Beerus is fighting with Champa, because Champa's all like, oh, kick Goku off the side, and everybody's like, oh no, and she's actually trying to kick Goku off, it seems like she's trying to kick Goku off in the beginning. So Krillin's just kind of like, oh, well no, Goku's kind of letting this happen. So Krillin says Goku's just kind of letting himself get beat up, because, if he didn't let himself get beat up, he's not going to get better, because that's how Goku is. He needs to get beaten first so he can improve and become better. So once he gets beat, he gets shot away, and he sees that Kale is hiding behind a rock. And so he's like, hey, come out, and you guys can go up against me. So Kale immediately goes into Super Saiyan 2. And when she goes into Super Saiyan 2, this is really impressive, because we haven't ever seen her really control her Super Saiyan ability. So she has this green hair, and she looked actually kind of good in it, rather than her Super Saiyan, legendary Super Saiyan, or as Beerus called it later in the episode, or at the ending of the episode, I think he called it Berserker mode. So they're calling it Berserker mode rather than legendary Super Saiyan. They're not going with the whole Broly aspect, they're kind of changing the name up. So they're 2v1ing him, and they are going, there's certain points where Goku is just getting his ass handed to him. And then there's one point where Caulifla is waiting to shoot at him, and Kale comes up and hits him, and she shoots at him, and Goku just is blocking it like this. And that's when he's finally like, oh, so you want to show me Super Saiyan 2. And then they go at him hard, they're really attacking him really hard, and making sure he's not going to get back up after this. And Goku accidentally, once getting hit away once, turned into Super Saiyan 3. And honestly, seeing Super Saiyan 3, after such a long time of not seeing it, since I think it was Battle of Gods back on King Kai's planet, where we see him go Super Saiyan 3 when he's training to go against, and Beerus shows up and he's going to go against Beerus. So it's been a long time since we've seen Super Saiyan 3. So seeing it was really cool. So, he goes into Super Saiyan 3, and he immediately powers down. We thought it was going to be a huge thing in the battle, from the preview and everything, that they were going to fight when he was Super Saiyan 3. But no, he's immediately, he goes with continuity, and he's like, oh, I can't stay in this form for long enough. We're just not going to go there. Sorry. And then they're like, oh no, we really got to beat you to go Super Saiyan 3. So we can learn how to go Super Saiyan 3. And Kale is just kind of I need to impress my sister. So she starts powering up to try to go to Super Saiyan 3 before they beat him. And instead, she boosts herself into the Berserker Super Saiyan mode again, which she has no control over. And that's when we end the episode, is when Beerus is just kind of oh no, she went Berserker mode again. And Caulifla is just kind of looking at Kale oh my god, you just went Berserker mode again. I'm not messing up their names, I'm not sure. If I am, please correct me in the comments. But next episode, in the preview to next episode, I have a lot to talk about on this. In the preview to the next episode, we see Caulifla and Kale, obviously Kale now in her legendary, or Berserker Super Saiyan form. And we see a little bit of them going back and forth, and at the end, we see Caulifla and Kale kind of do a hand thing, and start charging up energy. And at the end of the show, I don't know if it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but you see kind of something that looks like Kale, but when it turns around, it doesn't really look like Kale. Its hairstyle also a little bit off of Kale's, and I think they may have fused. Obviously, fusion is something we've talked about in the tournament before, because we think that Goku and Vegeta might fuse, or somebody else might fuse, or there's been theories that Gotenks and Trunks could fuse and come into the tournament. But, it looks like Caulifla and Kale might have fused, and that would be crazy. That duo would be crazy. Sisters fusing and becoming this huge powerhouse. seeing that they can't become Super Saiyan 3, maybe feuding to become like a legendary Super Saiyan 3, like with like the extra boost because of the legendary and being able to go like the actual Super Saiyan 3 rather than just like the Berserker mode. It would be really interesting to see, which will, most of our questions will probably be answered in the next episode. I think if they're going to fuse at all, it's going to happen at the end of next episode, episode 114, and it's probably going to go into the next episode. So, my overall thoughts on the episode, it was a decent episode. I wish we would have been able to see more. It was directly like right on to Caulifla, Kale, and Goku. Like we didn't get much from anyone else. We did. When Caulifla and Goku were clashing, when they both went Super Saiyan 2, because they both went Super Saiyan 2 and were clashing, it was like a big deal. It was like the first Super Saiyan 2 clash. There were these two random guys, and they were just getting blasted away. Like you could tell that they were weak, and they were just kind of like fighting each other in the tournament. You could tell that like none of like the stronger fighters had gotten to them, and they were just getting blasted away. And it was just kind of like an ongoing thing. They did it like 2 or 3 times in the episode where they just kind of cut over to them like flying away. But for the most part, it was just Goku, Caulifla, and Kale resented, and they had it pretty much doing that. A lot on Caulifla and Kale. A lot that what I wanted to pretty much see in this episode was more on like the love universe, because we got like a huge introduction to them when we got like the whole heart thing, and they were like stopping the entire tournament to talk to everyone. We haven't seen much with them. We know that the fat like ball girl came in last episode, and that was kind of like a thing there, but it was more oriented. It was more focused on Kaba, Vegeta, and Golden Frieza. That's his name, Kaba. So, because of that, we didn't really get to see much of her other than like some snippets and him going Super Saiyan 2 to fight her, getting her off like the tournament board, and then having to go to Golden Frieza, which obviously just kicks his ass and gets him out of there real quick. But at least we got an episode with him in the tournament, because he's already with like an introduced character, and he got a lot of lines this episode. He's kind of saying random stuff like, "Oh my God," like, "Oh, this is what it looks like," and like stuff like that. Just like kind of reactions from him along with our own fighters, which I thought we had more than 3 people out. Both of the teams has 3 people out. They have Hit, Kaba, and the robot dude, and we have Tien, Roshi, and Krillin. I want to see more with 18 and 17. I want to see more with Golden Frieza, and I want to see more with Vegeta. Those are 4 people that we haven't seen a lot with, that I would like to see more with. And they've teased a lot of 17 and 18 working together. They had them a lot in the beginning of the tournament. Right now we haven't seen a lot of them. We haven't seen them. We saw them in episode 110 when Goku went into Ultra Instinct, and they were giving him his energy to do the Spirit Ball. Since then, we haven't seen them at all. So that's what I would like to see. Kale definitely is becoming a very interesting character, still being in the tournament. I don't know if Hit's going to have to come back out and take care of her. I don't think he will. I think Goku's going to be able to take care of her himself, or at least that's what we see from the preview. I don't think we're going to see Hit for a while. I think it's going to be mainly based on some of the other fighters. Maybe some of the other fighters will get knocked off. We're going to see other fighters knock people off. Once this Goku, Kale, and Caulifla like little arc inside of the Tournament of Power is done, like this 3-2 episode arc is done, we're going to be getting a lot of the other characters, which is what we're really looking forward to and we're really going to like. So if you guys are excited for that, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that notification bell, and as I say in the end of every video, guys, peace.